Hi everyone, I'm Stephanie of With Rain and Shine, and if we found each other and you were a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Aries, or a Leo, then this message is for you. This is a general message for the beginning of the month of September. Also, if you have a fire sign stellium, let me know in the comments. I'd love to know. Okay, let's get this started. We have the Queen of Swords upright, the Page of Cups upright, and the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, I've been getting a lot about relationships for the beginning of September and fire signs, so this might be for you too. So I feel like there might be some fire signs that are experiencing a type of connection with someone either not significantly older, but somebody a little older than them, or somebody a little bit younger than you. I feel like it has been a general connection that you've had with this person, but as of lately, there might have been some adjustments that you've needed to make. You might be experiencing also some type of internal delay, but a lot of delays that are happening and they're almost in relation to this person, or you're kind of going through this delay while talking to this person about them. But in general, it just kind of feels like you might have had, I feel like you've had some shifts recently, and those shifts have brought forward some type of specific delay. Or maybe you were expecting something to happen and it didn't happen the exact way that you thought that it would. And it left you almost feeling a little bit betrayed. We got the Five of Cups reversed. We also have the Magician reversed, and we have the Seven of Wands upright. So for some of you, the betrayal or the feeling of like unsteadiness might have come from a water sign, possibly a Scorpio. And you've been kind of like feeling like you're ready for a new change now. Okay, so here's one thing that I really love about a fire sign is that the general energy is, if it doesn't feel right for me, then it goes up in flames. It's not for me anymore. Bye. Fuck you. I'm over it. Sorry. But that's generally the energy that I get when I love a fire sign. My kids are fire signs. And that is definitely how they handle situations. It all goes up in flames. But it just kind of feels like you haven't done that lately. You've been keeping your composure. You've had, you've simmered down the flame. You haven't been setting things ablaze as you normally have. You've changed that pattern about yourself, and you commend yourself a lot for it. And I feel like you're owed that. You've done the work to make sure that you are the best healed version of yourself currently, because there's always going to be healing. All of us are continuously healing. But you've done the work, and where you are, you feel pretty satisfied. But for some reason, people just keep telling you that, no, it's not enough. And you're like, don't make me fall into my old habits. That's the best way that I could describe it. But because you know how to handle that high flame, that high energy, and you've dealt with these things before, and because you've healed from situations like that, energies like that before, you're ready for these new challenges. You're ready to handle whatever comes at you. So I don't feel like there is the end of a cycle with anybody. I just feel like there's like some turbulence. But you're kind of like, you're ready for the challenges. So stop telling yourself that that you're tired, that you don't want to do it. You've already done the work. You've already put in the man hours. So why don't you get to reap the benefits of all the hard work that you've done? I think you already have the answer to a lot of the questions that you've had, but this is more of like your reminder that you are fully capable, because you've already done the work. Also, the Magician reversed is kind of coming in to also remind you to remain patient. It's there to tell you, like I said, you did the work, you know how to simmer things down. Remember that next time a situation gets a little heated and it's time for you, like old you is like, oh, I'm ready to go off. Remember that you did the work. Remember the exercises that you did. Breathe, breathe, and let some of those things go, because a lot of the battles that are going to be thrown at you are not really worth it. It's not worth the fight. Okay, we got the Wheel of Fortune, we got the Eight of Swords, and we got the Devil. Okay, I don't hate this. So I feel like there's good flow generally. So there might have been a couple of setbacks in the past that you've had that have made you feel really trapped, that have made you feel like you are running out of options, that you need to get things going, but you've done the work. You've done either the hard work at work, you've manifested correctly, you've done the ceremony, you've, you know, done the healing work, you've done what you were supposed to do on your end, and it's time for you to accept the rewards that you have at the moment. Stop thinking that you're really trapped in this situation and remember the things that you've already done. Remind yourself of the things that you've already accomplished and put that into this next chapter. How did you get those things done? How can you avoid feeling like you're choking, like you're trapped in this new situation now? Because you've already done the work. You've already seen how hell could look for you, and now you're like, how do I handle this? You've already done it. So how did you handle it before? And now how can you transfer those exercises to this new whiteboard? That's really what it is. It's this new challenge, but a lot of how you need to handle this challenge is how you handled other challenges. So put that work ethic, put that effort that you put into those things into now this new shiny obstacle. I call it a shiny obstacle because I feel like the second that you guys start putting in the work, handling whatever it is that is in front of you, so many things are going to shift and you're going to be like, why was I bugging? There will be a little bit of a struggle with you. If you have been working towards something specific, so this is a side, so this is a separate message. If you have been working for something specific that might not be for you, and you successfully have gotten that or will get that, you might start to feel like trapped. You might start to feel like maybe this wasn't for me, and like I'm already here, now how do I get out of it? And for some of you, this might be something like materialistic, this might be a relationship, this might be like something that you thought was going to be something that it's not. Don't limit yourself. Stop thinking that you are not capable of either erasing or changing or maneuvering things the way that you want to. Because you can shift the outcome of what is in front of you right now. You just have to keep putting a little bit of effort forward. Okay, we got the we got the Ace of Pentacles sideways, and we got the Tower reversed. Okay, the Tower is not always a scary card. Someone once told me that sometimes the Tower is there to just shake things out that are not meant for you, even if it is really rocky and terrible. And reversed, I kind of like when it's reversed a little bit more. It's a little less scary, because it is telling you to prepare for the changes that are going to happen. So again, and when a card comes out sideways, it means that you're struggling with what that card represents upright. So you're struggling with seeing the reward. So these two cards are kind of confirming what I've already said. You're struggling with seeing that you're worthy of the things that you worked hard for. You already did the work. You already know what to do. And you're standing in your own way of this new shift. So if you need to start putting in the work that you've already done. Your homework is to start putting the work that you've already done into this new era, onto this new shiny whiteboard, before the universe does it for you and makes it a hard lesson. Start getting to that work now, putting in the effort where you know it needs to be, before you get a rude awakening. This is a warning that you might have a rude awakening soon. Things might start getting pushed into directions that you are not prepared for. So do the work that you know you have to do, grunt about it all you want, but get it done, okay? I love you guys. If you want to book a full reading with me, you can find me on Instagram at withrainandshine, or you can message me here. Otherwise, let me know how this resonated in the comments, or if there's anything you want to share. Love you guys. Be safe. Bye.